Yeah, I see that something's.
Okay, now I see it.
Okay, good. All right. So we continue with the same thing, but this is going to be the last one. So I'm going to bother you for one last time. You know what needs to be said, right?
Of course. So, recap lesson 106. We're still
Mhm.
talking about delivering digital customer experience. We spoke about localization and how it's the tailoring of website information for individual, countries according to different product needs, language differences, cultural differences. And these are all factors centered around the customer. We then spoke about the framework for the level of localization. We also took a dive into core transition techniques for different content types, such as transcreation, professional translation, etc., etc. And then we also spoke about reviewing our competitors' websites with the benchmarks set out on page 313.
Okay. Thank you so much. You could actually be a lecturer yourself because you articulate these things well.
Maybe one day, thanks.
One day. It's always one day, and I know it's capable of happening.
Indeed.
All right, I hear a beep. Is there anyone in this? Nope, it's only me and you. Okay, so now we need to design the information architecture. The combination of organization, labeling, and navigation scheme constituting an information system. So whether we like it or not, the more we are posting products on the website, the more we are posting information on the products, videos, multimedia information, articles, and stuff like that. To some extent, we are having what I would call a content bank. So you need to know the important for usability, like the information that you have is going to determine how it is easy to find it on the website and how it is easy to navigate to it on the website. Think about something that was posted in 5 years ago. If someone searches for it, will they be able to find it? So you need to make a decision as people who manage the site. What kind of information do we want based on the information architecture that we have? Do we want people to find? Can we lock some information? Can we lock some videos? Can we lock some prices and reserve them for Black Friday only? Only to activate them when it's during Black Friday and Black Monday. So it is essential for to large scale websites, transaction e-commerce websites. You know, the websites can be able to stake information based on your order history. And I know that you're aware of that, right?
Yes.
If you bought something 5 years ago, you know, a brand like Takealot can be able to show you when you got this, where it was delivered, how much it was by that time, how long did it take to receive it. So there's some form of organization, labeling, and navigation schemes happening at user accounts within a website. So this is also important for search engine optimization because you cannot just search something on the website, but you can search something on Google and it appears on the browser from the website. I don't know if I'm making any sense. For example, you search on Google. You haven't been to Takealot website yet. You are just searching on Google. You are searching for smartphones. All of a sudden, a smartphones category appears on Google, and when you click there, it will take you to the department for smartphones on Takealot. Something that you can relate with, right? If you shop online.
Yes.
So all these have something to do with the information architecture. Though you need to sort of be a gatekeeper. What kind of information do you want to be easily findable or visible or reachable to customers? Sometimes, for example, if a product is out of stock, you must be able to block this product from being found by customers, because what's the use of customers finding it if it is not in stock? Some customers do that well because they've got enough resources or enough plugins, because all these have got something to do with the plugins that you have on your website. And some companies cannot afford, unfortunately, the plugins. All of a sudden you search something, it's available, and they will tell you it's out of stock. Then you ask yourself, if it's out of stock, why do you have it here? Some can make it available and they will give you an estimated date that this thing is out of stock. It should be available within 7 days. I don't know if you have come across that.
Yes, I have.
So all these have got everything to do with how information is staged and augmented on the website and the mobile application. If it's a game, sometimes they can even tell you that this game is now outdated. So it's not only about products. It can be about content. It can be about games as well, because there are applications that are in form of a game. So the benefits, of course, of creating an information architecture, the first one would be a defined structure and categorization. So all of a sudden, customers can actually see that you are organized. You have got that menu that shows proper categorization of products, where they are categorizing them according to female, or according to appliances, or according to male. At the end of the day, it shows that the website is well organized. It can also help with ranking, page popularity. That would be good for SEO. It can also be applicable for integrating offline communications, and it can be related content can be grouped to measure the effectiveness of a website. So this is always good for reporting as well. So once you've got an information architecture, when you are getting metrics, when you are measuring KPIs, when you are getting reports, tracking performance and stuff like that, you can be able to know where to find information, because that information is well structured and well categorized. Does it make sense? Are there any questions so far?
No questions.
Okay. So would you have something called card sorting? So it's the process of arranging a way of organizing objects on the website in a consistent manner. And you can actually have a detailed approach to card sorting on page 315. That's it. Any questions, any criticism, subtractions, additions, multiplications?
No, nothing.
Okay, thank you so much, Rezia,
Thank
for your
you.
resilience. In many cases, it's always so disheartening